Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing all right today. So some of you may have been wondering why I haven't been posting as much this week. Without getting too much into it, we just had a recent family emergency that required a lot of my time and attention toward. And actually, that's why I'm making this video. This is kind of a public service announcement to people. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with the dangers of lead in the house. So back in 1978, at least in America, I can't speak for other countries. In 1978, America banned the use of lead paint in houses and lead materials to be used in houses. But before then, if your house was built before 1978, there is a chance that there is lead somewhere in the house. If your house was built before World War II, there is a high probability that there's lead in your house. And this can lead to the inhalation of dust, possible lead in the water, things like that can have really bad results for people, especially for younger children. And so, which can have possible long-term effects. So it's not something that, we've all heard the jokes of, if somebody does something that was kind of silly, we say, oh, did you eat lead paint chips when you were a kid? That's a joke, but in all seriousness, like, lead can have disastrous effects. It hooks up to your inside your body, and it substitutes for, especially if you have iron and calcium deficiencies. It's especially dangerous for children, and if you have children in the house, if they seem to be exhibiting weird symptoms, maybe some developmental delays, and they're very young, and your house is older, you may want to get you may want to get blood work done to check for lead. I know this is different from what I normally talk about, but I feel like just because of this situation that's going on in my house right now, I feel like it's something that I have a responsibility to address to others out there, especially parents. And if they do test, if they test for high levels of lead, there's no acceptable amount of lead in the blood, but a lot of times you'll have those weird strains. If the level is, at this point, if the level is 3.5 or lower, it's not seen as a risk. But if it's higher than a 3.5, if the child's lead level, if your lead level is at 3.5, there's a good chance that they are being regularly exposed to lead. So I'm not sure exactly where I don't normally do PSAs like this. It's been a hard time for our family. Excuse me. But we're getting through it. Thankfully, things are happening. We're getting through the process pretty quick. For those of you that believe in God or a higher power, as I do, I feel like He's with me. So, and really been helping us along. So we're blessed on that part. We're getting through it ourselves. And I feel like because we've been really blessed with, getting through this process so well that I wanted to kind of help out others as well. So, yeah, get your house inspected. If you feel like, if your child or if you yourself test positive for high levels of lead, then contact your state department, let them know what's going on, your state health department, and they should, at least for my state, but they should send people over to inspect your house, especially if it's if it was developed before 1978, as as I believe most homes are that are still standing. I guess that's it. I just wanted to help some people out. If you have any questions or anything, possibly anything, you can always contact me at my personal email address that is on my website, jamesmichaelsbooks.com. I'm always willing to listen. If you're going through something like this yourself, you need somebody to talk to, I am more than happy to talk to you. Again, I know this is different from, normally I'm all about, books and crime books and my books, reviews, everything. But I feel like I wanted to address this for you guys. So if you enjoyed the video, please send me a subscribe. And if you are a praying person, please keep us in your prayers, and I will keep you in mind. Thank you.